Yo, 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 another wonderful day in Shagdog's neighborhood. And I haven't done this one in a little while. Schlitz O.M.L. Original Malt Liquor. This is a 24-ounce can, and it's, I don't know what the ABV is. According to Beer Advocate, uh, it is 5.9% ABV. I believe that's what the can said. And that's the original. Now, up north, they used to have a Red Bull malt liquor back in my youth. I don't even know if they make that one anymore, but let's get into this one. Of course, Beer Advocate gives this a, before I drink it, I'm going to drink it straight out of the can, give it a little malt liquor review out of the can. 64 on Beer Advocate, though, in case you're wondering, it is considered a malt liquor, according to Beer Advocate. It's from out of Pat's Brewing Company, which says Texas, United States. I think that probably was the Miller place that they're brewing. So I don't know if Miller's still brewing this or if City Brewing's taking over the brewing that this year, taking over some already. And by the end of the year, it's all going to be through City Brewing. And I'm assuming the malt liquor will be through them too. So we'll see. 5.9% ABV. And let's see here. Let's get it going. If I get the damn can open. Yeah, malt liquor. Should have done that beforehand. All right. There it is. The old snifferoonie. Smells like malt liquor. Yeah, label out. Kind of hard to do label out in the can since the, I guess I'll have to turn because the damn label's on the side. So here we go. Label out, folks. Get my microphone over here so you can still hear me. Yeah, label out. Malt liquor. Smells grainy, sweet. Yeah, not my type of beer. But let's do it. Cheers. Malt liquor. Yum. I think we did this twice. Me and Jammer did it way back in the original channel, 2013-ish, 2012, somewhere around there. And then we did it a couple years ago, I think, also. There's some better malt liquors out there. I did want to see if the Red Bull malt liquor is still around. I don't think it is, actually. Let's look, though. Let's see here. What the hell is it? Schlitz. Pabst Brewing. Let's see. Style, malt liquor. According to Beer Advocate, I'm checking. Let's see. You got, whether it's active or not, these are all the malt liquors by that. I'm not going to go through the whole list. I got a whole bunch of them. But Schlitz, you got Schlitz High Gravity, Schlitz O.M.L. malt liquor, and then Schlitz Red Bull XL Extra Long malt liquor. Is that what that was? That might have been the one I used to drink back in the day. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and I haven't seen that anywhere in the South. I don't even know if they still sell it. Status, it says it's still active. I have never seen it. I used to live in upstate New York, Pennsylvania. I used to see it there, especially in New York. Never seen it all my years in Florida, 23 years, 24 years, and 2 years here in South Carolina, never seen it. So that'd be a good one to find and try again. I haven't had it since, since I was like 15 or something. Oh, malt liquor. That's delicious. Yeah. Let's check out an old commercial from the old days. Can I do that full screen? Let's see if I get it full screen. Is that actually going full screen? I don't know. I don't know if that's going full screen or not. Let's check these. All right. What's it say? Cinema layout. There you go. Check out that. Now let's do it that way. There we go. Let's check out this malt liquor commercial, huh? That rerun of what's happening in this one.
When you're up and down, all around, trying to find the best malt liquor. When you're looking around, you better look out for the ball.
That also reminds me of the Wiz movie on the Jackson Diner. Dressed up.
Nobody makes malt liquor like Schlitz.
That would have made the Wiz better if they had malt liquor in it.
Schlitz malt liquor. Great taste coming through in the fruit pop. Schlitz malt liquor you've been looking for the ball. Look out for that Schlitz malt liquor ball. Nobody makes malt liquor like Schlitz. Nobody.
Oh, here comes the bowl. Bowl, man, I tell you. All right, that was pretty good. Yeah, rerun was in that damn video. You believe that? Label out, Schlitz. Get this. Let's get this beer down. I'm just giving me heartburn already. Shit. Let's get this off because I'm going back to the regular screen. There we go. All right, let's get that. How come my screen is zoomed out, though? That's what I don't understand. Let's do that. How about that? No, I don't want that. And I'll tell you, StreamYard just makes it hard. Okay, that's better. Maybe I should go full screen, huh? Let's do it. I won't be able to see the damn, what's this? Remove from stage. No. I want, it'll do full screen. I don't want full screen. You can't see comments. Okay. Is there a way to layer comments? I wish there was a way to layer comments over the screen. I don't think you can. Hide chat. Show chat. I think that's chat's on. I don't know. In full screen mode, new private chat messages will appear in the corner of your screen. You can turn this off if you're sharing the screen with others and don't want private chat messages to be visible. I'm guessing the chat will be shown. I don't know. We'll see if there's anybody out there chatting. Shit's delicious. Whew, man, I need some sun. I am white as fuck. This is the whitest I've been in years, man. Probably since 1996. 96, 97. Yeah. Cold winter in Pennsylvania that year. Then I moved to Florida, and I never was white again until I moved to North Carolina. And unfortunately, I worked night shift, and I don't go out too much in the daylight unless I'm going out to walk the dog. That's about it. I guess I need to get out there more often now. Matter of fact, I'm going to buy a bicycle this week or next week, whenever it starts to get warmer. It's still a little chilly here. That's why I got the hood on. I got the hood on also because it looks awesome with these shades. I look like the Shagster. Label out. Wow, that's pretty good. Not really. Yeah, what would I give this for a grade? I mean, we're a beer review show, so I have to grade it. I know people who drink malt liquor don't grade malt liquor. For what it is, a malt liquor, just like most malt liquors, it's probably going to range anywhere from an F to a C plus, maybe a B minus if it's lucky. And this gets a straight up C. There you go. C and a swallow for a malt liquor. In my book, because I can't give a malt liquor higher than a B minus. And that's probably only maybe one malt liquor. Maybe a C plus at the highest. I don't know. My favorite malt liquors are Coke 45. I know it's kind of foo part to talk about other malt liquors when you're drinking one delicious malt liquor, but since I don't do too many malt liquors, yeah, I like Coke 45. It's probably my favorite. Coke 45. I used to like private stock. I don't think they sell private stock anymore. Let's check that on the old. I don't think they do sell it on there. Let's check. Let's go to Beer Advocate. Private stock malt liquor, Beer Advocate. It was by Hafenreffer Brewing, which, is it active? No, it's retired. Rated, I don't know what year it was retired. I should show the history on that in Beer Advocate, but props to Arepa 76 from Minnesota on Beer Advocate. Give it a 3.7 out of 5 and said, overall, one of the best malt liquors I've ever had. Clean taste and finish. Cheers. Also, Old School Mike from North Carolina said, I'm sad that this one is gone. I used to get this 6-pack. I used to get the 6-pack pints fairly often back in the day. And it was a better cheap malt liquor than its competitors. They also had one called Green Lightning. I don't know if that'd be on here, but and we used to buy the private stock. I think it was a Green Lightning that came in a case, 40 ounces came out. I don't know how many came in a case, like 9 or something. So we used to go down to one bar and buy them. I'm not sure if that's how they came to the bar in a box like that, 9 in a box, but we used to buy the whole box. So that was pretty fun. Let's go back to full screen if I can figure it out. Yeah. Chat should be up. I should have brought my phone to see if the chat works, but that's okay. Malt liquor is here, so you're never lonely if you got some malt liquor. Until you finish the can or the bottle. And then you're lonely. Matter of fact, in between each sip, you feel a little lonely. Then when you take a sip, you feel like you have every person in the world is your friend. That's malt liquor. Now, my first malt liquor, it had to be the Red Bull, the Schlitz Red Bull one. There was some other cheap ass one back in the day we used to get. Me and my friends, but that was the good one, until we started getting hold of other ones. But forget the name of the other crappy one we used to get. Can't remember. Anybody remember any crappy malt liquors? Let me know. Maybe I'll look through Beer Advocate and see if I can find it. But yeah. I must have been 14, I think, my first malt liquor. Probably not something you should be proud of, I guess, for the age fact. But, to all the friends that didn't drink malt liquor with me and my other friends, sucks to be you, right? I didn't drink too much malt liquor. My high school years did a little bit. In the Army, I didn't drink too much until I was in my last duty station. And that's probably because we had, we weren't really a tight-knit group in that unit because we were a headquarters company. So, we're all different MOSs compared to the type of unit I was in. They were all their particular MOS, and we were support type people. So we had supply, administration, mechanics, whatever. So we were a tight-knit group there. And we just hang out in the balcony of our barracks like every Friday night. Everybody would get a malt liquor, and we just hang out there and drink. Not every Friday night, but a lot, A bunch of us get some malt liquors and just hang out in the balcony before we went our separate ways to the clubs or wherever we went. But didn't matter if you're white, black, Chinese, not Chinese, but, Oriental. I can't say that word anymore either, right? Asian, East Asian, I guess. Latino. Can you say that still? Latino? I don't think Latinos. Wait. But the Latinx people might get upset, so. Malt liquor. Yeah, I saw this at the store. I was like, I haven't had the Schlitz Blue Bowl in a while, so Here I am drinking it. I'm very thankful. Very, very thankful. Thanks to all the viewers watching. Wow, 5? Nope, none. Oh, okay. Yeah, but it's I think I'm showing chat, but okay, hi chat. Hi chat. It should say chat on or chat off. I mean, because it says hi chat. So if I click it, does it hi chat? Or now it says show chat. So do I click that to show chat? But nobody's chatting. So let's see if I can go into another. Well, shit, I won't be able to do it. Let me go get my phone. Time out. Get my phone and check it. See what it says. There we go. Well, let's see this. Let's check out this chat crap when you got it full screen. See how that works. All right, Shagdog, let's chat something from your friend here. All right, so there is something, and it didn't come out. So I guess I got to click show chat. I still don't see nothing. It says in the top left corner, right? Let's try it one more time. Yeah, I don't see nothing popping up. All right, nothing's popping up on here. So I don't know what they're talking about when you're in full screen that you can hide chat or see chat. In full screen mode, new private chat messages will appear in the corner of your screen. What corner? Anybody see it? All right, let's just do this. I don't see nothing popping up. Let's try this way. I don't see nothing popping up. Unless it's in the corner of the screen where the Shagdog name is. Let's try to remove all this crap. I can't believe I'm just going through all this during a live video. But, oh well. I don't think you can remove that crap during the video, though, can you? Oh, yeah, you can. Let's get out of full screen. And we'll take this off. See, because I go like that and click on it. But I'm in small screen right now. Jeez, I can't believe I'm wasting my time. Label out. What am I doing? All right, let's freaking take the name tag thing off. Let's see if that helps. All right, name tag thing. Show display names. Take that off. Now, how about now if I chat? Hello. Oh, wait, I got to go to full screen. I don't see no chats popping up at all. Nothing. There ain't no chat showing up in the corner of my screen. Oh, well. Let's see if I take the share thing off. Stop screen. Okay. Now, how about now? Man, I don't know what the hell's up with that. You got 3. Maybe if I go to full screen now with that crap. Well, that's on there, but that don't make sense. I guess I got to go on YouTube and figure that out. I like full screen better, but you don't see the chats. And it's saying you can see chats when you're in full screen in one of the corners. It doesn't say which corner, but obviously, Oblivious Wanderer, it's not working. So back to the beer. I wasted a lot of time there. All right. All right. Thanks for watching there, Oblivious Wanderer. Malt liquor. Now, I signed off. It's still showing one viewer. Let's see how long it takes for that one viewer thing to disappear. Maybe I have someone else watching besides Oblivious Wanderer, because he's gone. Ah, well. That's life, y'all. Yeah, anyhow, uploaded 2 videos earlier from January. Me and Jammer did some videos back then. I did a couple last week and then uploaded 2 today. And then he's got some solo videos coming up also from January. Back then we had 1X or whatever from YouTube, so we couldn't stream or upload for like 1 week. But it was more than 1 week. It was 2 weeks. But not sure what happened. Even when I went to the video to see which video it was, it removed it. But I think I deleted the video because, anyhow, I think it's one of the ones with Jammer and Jammer Fan that I'm not sure what they did on that one. But anyhow, it's okay. We only got 1 strike. 2 more to go. Malt liquor. Maybe I should do malt liquor reviews at 5 in the morning. I was watching, what's his name? God. Steel, whatever it does, malt liquors. God, forgive me, I have neurological small vessel disease. I can't remember his name. Not Steel Reserve. Steel something. Anyhow, I was watching him. He was doing live malt liquor, which I thought about doing this anyhow, and I just happened to click on. I saw him doing live malt liquor. And I was going to do mine live too. I didn't know I was going to do it this early, but I figured, well, why not? I've been up all night. I'll probably go to bed here in about an hour or 2. Do a malt liquor, maybe do a re-review of a beer review, maybe do some karaoke. I should have done karaoke with the malt liquor instead of the review, because that makes you sing better according to the commercials and dance better and everything. So, but that's okay. "23 minutes. See, I'm not the malt liquor champ. Let me get this mic. Well, fuck, leave it there for now. I got the cord going across. I got the blue light special for the Blue Bowl. Yes. The blue light special. That, if you're old school, you remember the blue light special. That was at Kmart. That was their sale thing. Blue light special. And if you had something cheap on like sneakers or whatever, your friends would make fun of you, or your frenemies, kids. Where'd you get those? The blue light special? That kind of stuff. I don't think I ever had a blue light special shoes though. Usually I got my sneakers, my poor ass sneakers when I was a kid. I think my mother used to get mostly from a department store in New York called Hills. I think there was some in Pennsylvania also. And they had this brand of sneakers called Sprint. Not the phone company, but the sneaker brand. Look it up. Google it. It might be on there, actually. Let's Google that. Let's Google Sprint sneakers. Sprint sneakers. Let's try it. Sprint brand sneakers. They got them on there? Yeah, they still make Sprints. Men's Sprint. I think it's just let's check. Sprint black and leather metallic. Soul Bliss. I don't think that's Alexander McQueen. I don't think that's the brand Sprint because they used to have an S on it back then in the 80s. And probably a lot of people didn't have Sprint. Maybe that was the Hills. Let's see. Hills Department Store, Sprint sneakers. Modern Tech Sprint sneakers, no. No. Let's check images. Hills Department Store. These ultralight running shoes over a fast high. That can't be it. They're $80. Is Hills Department Store. Okay. They're still around, apparently. Shit, I wish I could find those if they were actually like a rare look at the Empty Hills Department Store. Fuck. Brooks. Sneakers are up 40% off. Okay. Man, let's see if I... That'd be sweet to find some old Sprint sneakers. That was my cheap brand when I was a kid. Okay, there's Hills, but no, there's Hills actually got the logo for the Hills department store, but no Sprint sneakers. And they had an S. I had a really cool pair there, kind of pleather, plastic and leather, red and white with the S on it. You know, it's kind of like the early Air Jordan days, and I thought, yeah, I got some Sprints, look like Jordans. But they're plastic, pleather, yeah, all there. And even way before the Jordan days, I had this other pair of sneakers. They weren't Sprints, and I got them from actual regular sneaker store too. So I don't know what kind of generic brand they were, but they were so awesome looking. I thought they were blue and orange and yellow, blue and orange sneakers, and they had a yellow lightning bolt on the side for the logo. And I thought I was the Flash or something. And then I got to school wearing those damn things, and I never got so much fun made in me in my life. It wasn't fun at all. I can't remember what the kids say, but hey, you know what? That wasn't too bad. There was other kids. I mean, God rest his soul, a kid named Scott Cummins. They called him Scott Scummins. You know, if you have a horrible last name, you better be able to kick people's asses because they're going to make fun of your last name. And just imagine if we were older, what kind of things with Cummins. Cummins, yeah. They call them Scummins, but they could call them a whole lot worse, too. But rest his soul, he died of a heart attack a few years ago. He was like in his 40s, I think. Maybe late 30s, early 40s, died of a heart attack. I heard. I never really hung out with him. Although he lived, I think I told the story before. He lived down the street from my dad's girlfriend's house. My dad had a lady friend he lived with, and he lived with her for a few years. And she had like 6 daughters and a son. The son was my dad. It was my half brother. And Scott Cummins lived down the street, and I guess he was big into karate or whatever. And he'd come down there and say, "I'll teach you some karate moves." And I was like, I'm the type of person, if I had to fight, I would. Ask Robbie Lepkowski. But most times I'm like, I don't want to do karate. Or he's like, come on, he had his white karate outfit or whatever. He had a couple of them. He's like, come on, in your backyard, we'll teach you some moves. And he taught me Whip the Dragon and all these little weird moves. And anyhow, my friends came by, or kids that were in our class, not really my friends, but they came cutting through the backyard there, and they saw us practicing karate. It's like a made-for-movie shit, like in these movies you see where the kids are bullied or whatever, and the one kid's like, I'm ashamed of hanging out with you because nobody likes you. And that was me. I was ashamed because my friend or other kids caught me hanging out with Scott Scummins. And I feel bad about it later in life. Of course, I did see him one time when we were in high school, hung out at his house one time, no hard feelings between us or anything. But, that day I remember out in the yard they were doing karate with Scott Cummins, and kids are going by and say, "Oh, you're hanging out? You're doing karate with Scott Cummins?" And then I was like, he's like, I can understand if you don't want to hang out no more or something like that. I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna leave. I'm fucking horrible. Anyhow, sorry, Scott. Went to the other guy, sixth grade, Kenny Kaiser, not Kenny Kaiser, Dan Kaiser, kid in my class, and I hung around with the wrong kind of kids. Really, I shouldn't say they're the wrong kids, but they influenced me, and I shouldn't let them influence me. And I don't even think Dan Kaiser was talking about my mother, but the one of my friends or whatever said, he just said something about your mother. I think they like to see me kick ass or something. So I went over there, flipped his desk, punched him in the face a few times. He fought back a little bit, yeah. Teacher didn't even do nothing. That's kind of the weird part about it. But he's another one that died. And Dan, I'm sorry I listened to my friends. Whether you said something about my mother or not, I should have went up there in class and beat you up. Should wait till you got to the parking lot or school grounds or off school grounds, right? Malt liquor. But I think my friends were, what do you call it, Josh me, or I don't think the kid was really saying anything about my mother, but I had to look tough, which I should have told my so-called friends to F off, right? Yeah. But I was a scrawny little fighter. I was I think when I was in sixth grade, I was probably about 5'6", 5'7". Eighth grade, ninth grade, I was 5'8", and then that's it. And growing no more after that. Not that that's super tall for a sixth grader, but average or a little bit taller than most, in sixth grade. But I was always skinny, like 120 pounds, 110, 120 pounds. I think ninth grade, I weighed 130, and I weighed 130 pounds all through high school. I was scrawny, but I was a scrawny fighter, if you could say that. Yeah, malt liquor. Anyhow, when you get in so many fights and then you actually get hurt a couple times, then you're like, well, fighting's kind of stupid. Yeah, whether you hurt your hand or get hit in the head or whatever, and you're like, yeah, you know what, that didn't feel good. And you fight. As I grew up, I fought less and less. As I became an adult, I think in my adult life, actual all-out brawl, I think only 2 fights my adult life since I've been 19, I think. That's pretty good because you learn your lesson young, then you don't have to worry about it when you get older. Don't talk shit to people, especially ones you don't know, because you never know who's hanging with them or anything. Knock on wood. Yeah. Yep. And then when you really get older, yeah, you stand up for yourself. I normally don't have a problem with anybody. But usually people that have problems with other people and they get in fights are 2 strong heads and not one of them let down. I'll let down. I mean, I won't let down, but I never have a problem with somebody. I never have anybody want to fight me for any reason. So as an adult, which is a good thing. So now I'm really old, so definitely don't want to get a fight now, especially with a young buck or something. But I tell you what, I get a fight, I'm not stopping until you're down for the count, or I'm down for the count, one or the other. Yeah. Good thing is I quit smoking back about 6 years ago. It'll be 6 years in September. Bad thing is that I took a little lung problem to quit smoking. So unless I'm fighting somebody that's about my own size and in worse shape than me, I don't think I'd probably pick a fight with anybody. Yeah. You got to know your limits, right? Even when I did like defensive tactics type stuff, you run out of gas fast, especially if you're not in shape. Even if you're in shape, you can run out of gas in an all-out fight, But usually instincts kick in. You know, you get the what do you call that? Tunnel vision, and you don't hear nothing. You know, all that kind of shit. There's some people, you know, really great fighters out there that can keep calm, and it's like a job to them. They're like, yeah, block, you know, whatever. But some people, when you get in a fight, it's that either not really fear, but that survival instinct kicks in, and your adrenaline's rushing and all that kind of stuff. It's just a fight, but sometimes a fight can be deadly. So it's a good thing to have that adrenaline kick in sometimes, but sometimes it's not because you're not calm, you know, that kind of stuff. That's why you see some of these MMA fighters, the ones that are kind of calm and, you know, knocking people out, and yeah, it's good stuff. I've never been an MMA type watching person, but what the hell am I talking about? Anyhow, I normally don't even talk about this kind of stuff. But anyhow, yeah, I'm not a big MMA person either. I kind of back in the 90s when it first came out, I was like kind of liking it. I guess I was young. But I miss the old school heavyweight boxing, the good boxing fighters, you know, that were heavyweights. Two big dudes just brawling it out. And then when Kimbo Slice was doing the backyard brawling stuff, I kind of like that. I was like, wow, this is fucking entertaining. And then that kind of went by the wayside. I don't even know if people do that anymore, but I think Kimbo's the only one I ever came across where good videos. I don't know if there's good ones out there. They probably don't even show them anymore on YouTube. Won't allow it or whatever, you know, too violent. Anyhow. All right, let's get this beer over with. I'm ready to go do some, maybe one more beer review. This went too long. Oh, a little drop in there. Malt liquor, Shagdog, O.M.L. Jammer loved that. O.M.L. He's like, oh, O.M.L. Yeah, this video sucked. Anyhow, maybe the next one will be better, funner, make big. Yeah. Hey, speaking of make big and funner and speaking in proper English, I'm going to read comments of somebody I know. I don't think he talks like that. I haven't seen him since I was like 15. I don't think he talks like he writes on Facebook, but I'm going to read some of his posts. It's pretty mean, but I'm going to do that in the next video. Yeah. No, I'm not going to do that. I said I wasn't going to be bullying anymore. That's bullying. Okay. We'll see you on the next one. Shagdog Spit or Swallow Beer Review.